Welcome everyone. And today we will be discussing about 10th house of horoscope, continuing the series of what all the houses say about us. So, 10th house of birth chart, it means the house of karma, and it reveals your true destiny in the material world. Yes. So, what if I told you that your career, your success, your reputation, and even how the world remembers you, that what you do is already written in your birth chart? And your 10th house depicts all of these things. So, friends, today we are going to decode the 10th house in detail, what it means, how it affects your career, fame, and life purpose, and how planets in this house can completely change your life path. So, continuing to the series of what the houses say about that, the 10th house is considered as one of the powerful houses in your entire birth chart. It is placed opposite the fourth house of the birth chart. Fourth house is the home. So 10th house is the opposite of the fourth chart, which means the opposite of how you behave with the outside world. Yes. So it represents your career and profession. And on the other hand, it also represents your public image and reputation. Your 10th house shows your social recognition and your social status. What are your life achievements? What success you are going to get is also seen from your 10th house of horoscope. So basically, it is the karma in action, which is your 10th house of your birth chart. Now, this house is located at the very top of the birth chart, known as the mid-heaven point, or we call it as peak of life path. So, while the first house shows who you are, the 10th house shows what you become in the world. It's your public identity, not your private self. Now, why the 10th house is called the 10th house as the house of karma? So, in Vedic astrology, karma means action and responsibility. So, the 10th house is going to show what kind of work you are destined to do, how your actions are going to impact the society, the legacy you brought and build through effort in this planet. Now, that is why it is known as the karma sthan. So, one deep question arises: what is your role in this world, on this earth? So, if ninth house is your destiny and blessings, your 10th house is what you do with that destiny. Now, friends, we are going to talk about how different planets behave and influence your career and success as per the 10th house in your birth chart. Now, if Sun is placed in the 10th house, you are born to lead. Sun gives you strong authority, your fame, your government roles, or leadership positions. You naturally attract recognition. Sun in 10th house increases your chances of getting government related work, job, or any kind of help from the government in your career. Now, moon in your 10th house means you have linked your emotions now with the work. You can gain popularity, especially with the masses. This is a very good position for media, public dealing, healing, or caregiving roles in your profession. Now, let's talk about Mars, how the planet of aggression, passion, behaves in 10th house. Now, if Mars is placed in 10th house, you are already action driven because Mars is considered Uch in the 10th house of Capricorn. Because in Kalpurush Kundli, 10th house is the house of Capricorn and Mars feel really happy in the 10th house. Why? Because Mars love action and 10th house is the action of is the house of work, is the house of action. So Mars is really good here if placed well. It is good for business, engineering, sports, and leadership roles. In this case, when Mars is here, you don't wait to succeed. You just create success on its own. Now let's talk about Venus. How Venus behave in 10th house. If Venus is placed in 10th house, you naturally attract success through beauty, creativity, and your natural charm. Fashion, arts, luxury, social influence, all are well placed if Venus is present in your 10th house or if it has positive influence in your on your 10th house. Now Mercury in your 10th house, the planet of intellectuality. So you have strong communication skills, business intelligence, writing, marketing, teaching, trade, social media all comes naturally to the person who has Mercury in the 10th house of birth chart. Now, since Capricorn is the house of 10th house in the birth chart, it is ruled by Saturn naturally. So, what if a Saturn is placed in the 10th house? If Saturn is placed in the 10th house, we can say you can get slow success, but it will be very stable and long lasting success. You will get success through your hard work, discipline, long term authority, and from government sources. Now, talking about Jupiter. Jupiter will bless you in your career. You will get wisdom based career. If you go into teaching, spirituality, law, guiding someone, astrology, if Jupiter is well placed in 10th house, it will be really good for your profession. Though we will be talking about profession in detail in our other videos, but this is the basic crux of how different planets behave naturally when placed in a particular house. Now, Rahu and Ketu, if Rahu is there in the 10th house, you think out of the box and you can be technically involved, and that kind of work profile you will get. You will get your work done by hook or crook in 10th house if Rahu is there in your 10th house. If Ketu is placed in 10th house, you will feel like doing research work, spiritual work, wisdom work, or some kind of work which is in isolation that Ketu gives. Now, coming on to the spiritual meaning of the 10th house, we have talked about the profession, career, how it behaves. Now, if spiritually we want to discuss that how 10th house behaves, it is beyond career and money. The 10th house is a deeply spiritual house. Since all houses are spiritual, we just need to understand the behavior that we need to behave in every house and how it is related to our spirituality. So, 10th house give you your life duty, which is your true dharma. What is your true dharma? What are you here? What are you meant to contribute to the society? How you are going to contribute to the society? We all are born on this planet Earth. We all have a purpose, how we are going to contribute to the society. So, if you understand well your 10th house, you can know how you are going to contribute to the society. Your karmic responsibility in this lifetime is seen from your 10th house. Your 10th house asks you, are you building something meaningful or you are just working for your survival? Yes, that is what 10th house tells you. It is like whether you are earning through 9 to 5 job, you are doing your business, you are doing whatever you want to do, but what is your actually karmic pattern in life? What are you here for? A strong 10th house will not only give you success, it will give you purpose driven success. You will want to do something which is going to help others, and others can take benefit out of your work positively. So, next time you look at your chart, don't just ask, where will I get success? Ask instead, what is my karma in this earth, in this world? Because the 10th house always answers one truth. Your destiny is not just to live, it is to achieve. So now if this video resonates you, you like this video and you want to know what planet is in your 10th house and how is it behaving, just comment, like, subscribe so that others can also get benefit of this video. Thank you so much.